Ever felt like you're just going through the motions? Waking up tired, staring at a screen all day, eating on the run, and collapsing into bed late, only to do it all over again? We call it modern life, and because everyone around us is doing it, we think it's normal. But here's a secret no one talks about. Our bodies were never designed for this. This unnatural lifestyle is quietly and slowly affecting every part of our being, from our physical health and mental clarity to our relationships and sense of purpose. Our bodies evolved over thousands of years to be in sync with nature. We were meant to move, to feel sunlight on our skin, to rest when it's dark, and to connect deeply with others. Today, we've replaced that with sitting, artificial light, processed food, and a constant stream of digital noise. Our bodies are incredibly adaptable, but adapting to survive isn't the same as thriving. It's often survival at the cost of our long-term well-being. One of the first things to go is our energy. Do you ever wake up feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep, reaching for caffeine just to get through the morning? That's because artificial light, late nights, and screen time are messing with your body's internal clock. When this clock is confused, the hormones that regulate your energy and sleep cycle go haywire. Over time, chronic fatigue just becomes your new normal. Then, your mental clarity starts to fade. The endless notifications, multitasking, and information overload keep your brain in a constant state of high alert. It never gets a real break. This leads to brain fog, forgetfulness, anxiety, and irritability. Our emotions also take a hit. When our nervous system is constantly overstimulated, regulating our feelings becomes incredibly difficult. Small problems feel like massive crises. Our patience wears thin. Joy feels distant and hard to grasp. Our body starts producing more stress hormones and fewer calming ones, slowly shifting our emotional baseline until we feel disconnected and unhappy without even knowing why. Physically, the changes are subtle at first. Sitting for hours on end weakens our muscles and reduces circulation. Poor posture constricts our breathing, limiting the oxygen flowing through our body. Soon aches and pains start to creep in, not because we're getting old, but because we've removed movement from our daily lives. Back pain, stiff joints, and general soreness become common complaints, even for young people. Our eating habits are also a mess. Eating quickly, consuming highly processed foods, and eating late at night confuses our digestive system. The gut, which is a powerhouse for our immunity and mood, becomes imbalanced. This is why so many of us struggle with bloating, indigestion, and a weak immune system. They're all signals from our body that something is wrong. And let's be honest, our sleep is suffering. Scrolling through our phones before bed and keeping irregular hours prevents us from getting the deep, restorative rest we desperately need. Without quality sleep, our body can't repair itself. Hormones get thrown out of balance, and our immune system weakens. Over time, poor sleep sabotages everything, from our memory to our emotional stability. This unnatural lifestyle even poisons our relationships. When we're mentally exhausted and emotionally drained, it's hard to connect with others. Conversations feel rushed. We're physically present, but our minds are a million miles away. This lack of genuine connection erodes intimacy, trust, and the feeling of emotional safety with the people we care about most. One of the most profound effects is the disconnection from our own bodies. We learn to ignore hunger cues, push past fatigue, and normalize stress. Pain becomes something to be powered through, not listened to. Our body becomes an inconvenience, something to be dragged along rather than cared for. Over time, this leads to burnout, a state of deep exhaustion where even rest doesn't feel refreshing and joy seems to have vanished completely. But here's the most important thing to remember. Your body is constantly trying to heal itself. It's resilient. It adapts and survives even under the worst conditions. But you deserve more than just survival. You deserve to thrive. Returning to a more natural way of life doesn't mean you have to abandon your modern world. It's about restoring balance. Simple, tiny changes can make a huge difference. Move your body every day. Get a little sunlight in the morning. Eat mindfully. Create a consistent sleep routine. Reduce the constant digital stimulation. These aren't just wellness trends, they are fundamental biological needs. Your body responds to kindness incredibly fast. Even one small positive change sends a signal of safety, and when your body feels safe, it begins to heal. Clarity returns, emotions stabilize, energy comes back. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Once you understand how these unnatural habits are affecting you, you gain the power to choose differently. Your body isn't broken, it's just responding to the environment you've placed it in. Change the environment, and you'll change your life. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content on living a more balanced life.